I mean, I don't know. If I see ghosts, man, honestly, I say we just burn down the whole house. Hi, I'm Mari. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope this video makes today just a little bit better. Also, I have an important announcement to make. Don't worry about my background, but I'm gonna be doing all of my live streams on either twitch.tv/MariYume or on the MariYume Live YouTube channel. That's right, I have a new special home for my live streams for YouTube. I'll still occasionally stream on this channel, but these videos will get unlisted. So if you want to be able to have an actual VOD that lasts and doesn't get unlisted after the live's over, in case if you missed it, check out the MariYume Live channel. That's where all of my stream highlights will be going as well. Seriously, stop looking at my bald head! Okay, so today we are going to be taking a look at Scary Compilation version 108 by Bizzarebub, and I have a heart rate monitor today, so we'll see what that does. It says, so we're moving. This happened during one of her night terrors last night.
In the following video, a mother named Aaliyah is recording her daughter who just had a night terror.
Night terrors are scary.
Aaliyah's daughter has been suffering from night terrors for the past few weeks now, which according to her child's doctor, is a common phase that most children her age experience.
Wait, see?
But one
No
night,
way.
Aaliyah wakes up to find her daughter on her bed, crying intensely than ever before. It seems that she just had the most severe night terror ever.
Okay, so real quick, I used to have this kind of stuff when I was younger, except I'd have like really vivid nightmares and I would sleepwalk a whole lot too. It was scary.
Night terror was so intense that she ran straight into her mother's room. So, Aaliyah immediately records this video to show her child's doctor. But while recording, this happens.
She's so scared.
Okay, baby. Okay.
What the? Huh?
I'm scared.
She says she's scared. Wait, what do you see?
Are we scared, baby? Come on here, big girl.
It says, I was getting her back to her room so she can feel comfortable sleeping in there again.
Come here, big girl.
Does she see something scary?
Come on, big girl.
I heard like an audio distortion. Oh.
It's okay.
I was trying to explain it so she wouldn't be scared.
There's the vent
She saw bald Hey!
right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay?
Gaslighting your child,
Big
101.
girl. Feel scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed.
Aww.
What's wrong, Cora?
She doesn't even want to go near her bed right now. I noticed her staring at the window.
What are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
Just as Aaliyah sees her daughter staring at the shutters, she points the camera that way and captures this. The blinds
That's
suddenly closing on their
crazy.
own. But it's not.
Okay, here's the thing I gotta explain about these blinds, okay? I've had blinds like these before. Shutting one of those blinds does not shut all of the blinds. So for all of those blinds to be shut at once simultaneously is very odd. I mean, I don't know. If I see ghosts, man, honestly, I say we just burn down the whole house.
Not just a few that close up, but rather all four shutters at the same time, which is
Yeah.
made creepier when listening to the audio closely. It sounds as if someone or something had forcefully shut them. Naturally, they make a run for it and spend the rest of the night inside mom's room. Now the next day, Aaliyah makes a video talking about these shutters. She shows how hard it is for all four to close at once unless someone had moved each rod
Yeah, that's what
on
I'm
each
saying.
window at the same time.
You have to be physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this. And also all 4 of them closed at the exact same time. There's not electronic, it's not battery powered, it's...
Yeah, no, because like that... Oh my god.
That's not creepy.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
I'm trying my best not to freak out. So, to close these...
Eerily, the door behind Aaliyah starts to move on its own. It happens right as she explains how the shutters work, which is made creepier considering what just happened last night.
Yeah,
That's not even
dude.
the weirdest part, because later she points out something that makes last night's incident with the moving door even harder to explain.
So, the AC was not
So it says here, yeah, that was not the air vent. It may be sometimes, but it was too deliberate to be the vent that time. Hell no.
on
Also, Drunk Piano Players is a really funny name.
when the door closed. It's very loud.
It's really loud. And that's not what
And you can
happened
hear
last
it.
night.
Coming from the vent. The air vent could not have pushed this door closed in that other video because the air was not on, the AC was not on.
Now, even with the AC on, the door doesn't close. She was initially wrong for thinking the door had closed because of it.
There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent?
It was never on to begin with, which she demonstrates by comparing the difference in sound from both clips.
Oh yeah, like the vent's not even
So
on.
then, if it wasn't the AC, then what had moved the door? Like the shutters, this one doesn't make any sense. Although creeped out by all of this, Aaliyah feels oddly relieved knowing that her child's night terrors might not be from nothing, but caused by something else. Currently, she plans to keep her daughter away from this room until she figures out what to do next. But
Yeah.
until further updates are given, this video will continue to remain a mystery. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't know, man. That's really scary. I'd burn the whole house down. I'm gonna be so for real. I would not mess with this. As someone who grew up in like a really haunted house, at least this ghost was polite. So maybe we don't have to burn the whole house down. This one was opening the doors, you know? This one seemed pretty nice. Yeah, this one seemed pretty nice. I think we're okay with this one. It's all broke anyways. What do you mean? Honestly, I'm not really afraid of ghosts. If anyone needs some consoling in a situation like that, I'm your guy. I am really curious. Do you believe in ghosts? Are you supernatural? Are you a skeptic? Do you think it's all fake and holy baloney? It's weird, but I checked my pulse and it says 68. Is your pulse good, bro? Are you cold? Mari is a noob. Yeah, well, you're a virgin. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that. Wait, are you? Actually, I don't want to know that. I don't believe in ghosts. Oh. Yeah. I'm definitely not haunting you. I am the ghost. I come and leave without grabbing milk. Interesting. So we got some non-believers in chat. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm.
Now, this next video was recorded by an overnight security guard who works at a cemetery. One night, while doing his rounds, he records a video for his brother-in-law whom he wanted to show the crematorium that's on this property. Apparently, it gets pretty creepy once it's dark, and he wanted to show him why he doesn't like...
So they base so many horror games based off of this. I'm not gonna lie. The moment you put in the cremation where people just get burned and stuff, some scary stuff has to happen here. There's no way it doesn't. There's no way. I believe in ghosts, but I also believe people fake things. I also believe that too. I always try to debunk these types of things first, but I gotta say, it is the way those blinds shut with how forceful they were. Again, like she was explaining, because I have blinds like that. They're really hard to shut at the exact same time with that kind of force without some kind of strain. And let's be honest, her camera quality, not that good. So she'd have to have some crazy electrical things to make it hit that hard and make that kind of noise.
Patrolling this area. Now, for those who don't know, a crematorium is a place where the deceased are cremated and essentially reduced to ashes. These remains are then put inside urns, which the families then keep. But knowing what goes on back here only makes what was captured that much more unsettling.
Right.
As the guard records this video, he captures this.
They turn off automatically at a certain hour.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now.
Audio starts acting up. Didn't hear this
I'm
when I
gonna
was
walk you
there.
through. Now, I have a friend that works.
Oh, his audio is getting
that
really
can see
distorted.
and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies.
Wait.
So
he said that he has a friend that sees and hears things when they're burning the bodies. That's terrifying.
walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk
tell I
right
was
by
getting
these
shaky.
urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down. Freaking out.
Huh? Wait, is the urn moving? It's moving one of the urns. What? It's moving the urn. Is it lifting it up? Bro, imagine it was a rat. Huh? Oh, hell no.
As if the crematorium wasn't already creepy enough, this occurrence made it worse. Now, something odd happens when he passes by the furnaces and it's heard on camera. A loud tapping sound is picked up by the mic, but strangely, it happens only when he passes by the furnaces.
Now, I have a friend that works.
That's
Now,
weird.
even if the chamber was somehow messing with the phone's mic, it doesn't explain what happens next, because out of nowhere, an urn from across the room starts to vibrate. Only this one begins to move, and not a single other urn does the same.
That is weird.
Now that's creepy, but it doesn't stop there, because moments later, this happens. The urn's lid begins to creep open by itself.
That is really weird.
Seeing this, he bolts out in a panic frenzy before stopping to catch his breath and seeing.
I used to fall asleep watching these kind of videos. Bro, same. We're a little special, aren't we?
This. It's as if someone had walked out from inside.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
Having no explanation for this or this, he clocks out immediately and tells his boss what just happened. Now, while there haven't been any updates, it's safe to say the security guard will be keeping his distance from this place.
Oh, I feel
For
so
now,
bad.
not much else is known about that night or how the urn had seemingly came alive. But one thing's for sure though, if that specific urn actually had remains inside, then what just happened becomes a whole lot creepier.
Yeah. Holy cow, dude.
Now the following video comes from a mother named Misty Huron.
Okay, wait. So for that one, do we think that was fake? Do we think he had like a little tiny string to lift that up? Like someone behind there was lifting up and then somehow someone was blowing wind or something? Because it does kind of look like when the thing over here, like, what's it called? This part right here.
He bolts out in a panic frenzy before stopping to catch his breath and seeing this.
Because here's the thing, the urn thing, I could see that being faked. You can easily pull a string up and somebody behind there could be pulling it. But how do you fake this one with how it moves? How do you
It's as
fake
if
that?
Someone had walked out from inside.
It literally looks like someone
Having no
actually pushed through it. So I'm wondering, how do you fake that one? It's always the string, bro. With those air cannons. But here's the thing. If it was an air cannon, would the air cannon push it and make it look like that? It would actually be windy outside and they left it could actually be windy outside and they left the door open. Oh, that, I could see that, but I feel like we would have heard some kind of audio distortion when that happened. Because, like, if we listen to it right here, right? Let's listen to it real quick. Kind of sounds like wind, I guess.
As if the crematorium wasn't already...
I mean, maybe that is wind. It sounds like a poofing. That could... Yeah, honestly. The first one I think is real. The second one here, I'm not too sure. I feel like it could be faked. I'm like, unless we can see the video file ourselves, we have no way of knowing how edited these are. That is also true. I do think the one with the mom and the girl, I think that one's real. Just because of the sheer amount of force it takes to make those blinds go up and make that sound that it made. Why would he just record? Yeah, he did like record that pretty... He knew exactly what to look at. Unless if he was hearing it move around and it freaked him out. Who knows?
Becomes a whole lot creepier.
I'm certain they're all fake.
Now the following video comes from a mother named Misty Huron who recently posted something that she normally doesn't post. Unlike all her videos, this one has left many of her followers deeply concerned and completely spooked.
Really?
It's a short clip she recorded from her baby monitor, which shows her daughter sleeping inside her crib. But what's strange about this...
Fake like your hair. Are you serious? Maybe he's Gen Z. Those older wouldn't have had their first instinct to pull out the phone and record. Oh, true. He could be young. I think y'all are trying to rationalize because even though many are fake, spiritual things are definitely real. I definitely agree with that.
Is that even though she was fast asleep, the camera was picking up movement. Clearly, her daughter wasn't moving as much, so there had to be something else in there that was. According to Misty, the only explanation that would have made sense was if her older daughter was still sleeping in this room. However, she isn't.
So we moved my daughter out of this room. Now she's across the hall.
Okay.
We got all the furniture in, the TV hung. That is like a...
This is like typical mom
stuff.
stuff.
Another room inside this house. So, if it's not her other daughter...
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Recently moved into
Your daughter has her own makeup vanity thing?
Another room inside this house. So, if it's not her other daughter...
She's not actually wearing makeup, right? Please tell me you're not actually letting her wear makeup at that age. Makeup is chemicals, bro. My mom wouldn't let me wear makeup until I was old enough to get a job and buy my own makeup. And even then, I didn't wear makeup. Even now, I don't wear makeup because it makes my skin itch. Makeup's not good for you guys. It's really not. Like, it makes your skin worse. The only time I wear makeup is if I'm going outside somewhere and it's really sunny out and then the makeup I have has SPF in it. So I wear Korean makeup. And even then, I don't use it that often. I try to sunscreen a lot because, yeah, makeup is so bad for you. I know, but my sister, she doesn't care. She knows makeup is bad for her, and I think it's an addiction. I know some girls want to wear because I will say makeup can really make you look differently. I mean, after all, movies and stuff, costume makeup is like a thing, but makeup can change how you look. And I get that. I understand why women want to do it. But when you're this young, you don't need to be wearing makeup. Like, I feel like if you're going to wear makeup, wait until you turn 18 and can make the decision to want to do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you're this young, you should not be wearing makeup. I'll get off my high horse about it. I know some people be like, I'm not doing whatever I want. I just think little kids, little girls and little boys should not wear makeup. I think it's weird. I just think that's weird.
Daughter, then who or what is moving? Misty continues to watch to see if anything appears, but nothing does. But after looking closely, she sees it. This is what she saw.
What does she see? Huh? What the hell is that? Nah, that's gonna be her daughter playing a trick on her. There's no way.
It appears that someone or something is on the bunk bed. However, no one was sleeping on this bunk bed, let alone staying in this room. Her older daughter used to sleep here, but now she has her own space, which begs the question.
But like, how did her older daughter not notice that before?
And just who exactly was on this?
It's a big
Misty
cockroach.
has yet to figure this out, which is why she's been posting videos about this in the hopes that someone can. Needless to say, it's pretty freaky. But one night, while touring this exact room where the figure was seen, something completely unexpected happens. Watch.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. This is the attic that's in between the rooms that I was talking about that's cracked. It's been that way for a while, so it's not something that I'm overly concerned about, but y'all have got me.
I will say this woman has a lot of confidence to post so much of her house, because you know how easy to figure out where you live from this? When you're showing details of a house like this, I'm just saying, she's got a lot of confidence to be showing her home like this.
Freaking out in the comments. I cannot even breathe walking in this room because I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib, ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours, because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here.
Right.
There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking.
All of a sudden, a rocking chair that's placed in the corner of this room begins to rock on its own. But oddly enough, no one else was around to have moved it. Considering what was...
Yeah, I was gonna say, with how this was recorded, right? How the heck, like, how would that even move? Like, you could see what, like, the way the recording is. No one could be skinny enough to squeeze by that one.
Seen on camera just a few nights ago, Misty can't help but think that her room is haunted. Understandably, since then, she hasn't been inside and won't go in until her husband comes back from his business trip. But until he does, it seems that Misty won't know for sure as to who or what was caught on camera.
That's creepy. This one's really creepy, man. Like, I don't know. This one's really creepy.
Now this next video comes...
The husband is trolling her with string. That's crazy! Could you imagine? That would be actually evil. Oh my God.
From Arizona, where there's a road where many accidents have taken place.
It's called
the
Rainbow
road in
Road.
question is known as Lower Buckeye, and just last year, someone had caught something strange on their dash cam while passing through here. On April 30th of 2024, Tasha Moran was driving down this stretch of highway, unaware that she was about to witness something quite disturbing. She was driving down the supposedly haunted highway when suddenly her dash cam captures this.
It says, while passing through Avondale, Arizona, also known as Las Ligas on Lower Buckeye Road. Okay, she's just driving. This is where the river used to flood through the road. Cars could not pass when flooded, known as the river bottom. Eerie tales have been heard of as kids become true. What is that?
There's something on the side of the road that the camera picks up. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you'll notice what looks like something hunched over. It's a bit hard to tell, but many of those who've seen this clip believe that whatever this was is evidence of something supernatural, especially after seeing the figure seemingly appear out of nowhere in front of the first car
Yeah, that's
ahead.
kind of weird.
Given the countless stories of those who've seen things here at night, Tasha agrees that whatever this was had to be something unexplainable.
Guys, we found Bigfoot. He was taking a dump. It's Photoshop. That's not a kid, bro. It's Photoshop. That's crazy. That is really weird with how it appeared, though, because that's what it looks like on the map of this location, right?
While it isn't certain if that's the case, one thing seems pretty clear, and it's that whoever, or whatever this was, had definitely scared the living daylights out of someone who spotted them.
Yeah?
So then, just who or what was seen late at night
That
in
is
the
scary.
middle of nowhere?
It does just kind of appear, doesn't it? It literally just magically appeared. I don't know. That's really weird too. It's the rake. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know. I don't know about this. Maybe we should go down. Maybe we should take a little cart ride, you know? Let's go down. Let's go to cart drive.
Now the following video takes place at a house where construction has been going on for quite some time. The person who took this is a carpenter who was recently hired to work on this property, but unbeknownst to him, this house would be the reason why he doesn't work here alone anymore. One day, while working by himself, strange noises start to emanate from inside the house.
Hell no!
But yeah. Oh, well, what the
Oh
hell?
yeah, this house is old.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys heard that? Whoa.
And this is during the day.
I don't want to go up there. I do not.
According to the carpenter, no one else was home. Both the property owner and the construction crew who are usually seen.
Maybe the construction guys who are fixing Mari's roof were tripped by a ghost. Joke's on me, guys. I tripped them. I'm just kidding.
Here are away for the weekend, which of course doesn't help to make things any less creepy. If no one is here, then what were those noises? While it's possible that a stranger had sneaked in without him noticing, this next part is what makes this whole video pretty creepy, as it seems to hint that maybe it's not a stranger. Now after hearing what sounded like footsteps, the carpenter proceeds to show the basement. This is where he claims to have had another creepy experience from days before, but while showing it, this happens.
Oh, I seen like an elbow leave this room, but there's nobody else that lives here.
Okay.
This is my client's house.
Okay, so like somebody lived here, right? This house has very much been lived in, right? Which makes you think like there's no way that these people who lived here didn't notice this kind of stuff and just didn't say anything. Is this like an old Victorian house?
Oh, I swear. Oh my God. Oh, hell, that's what I'm talking about right there. This shit is shaking. There's nobody else in the house with me. I swear.
And the windows aren't even open.
This is where I heard those footsteps at. Oh, what the? Oh, it's coming from here. Oh, it's
no, dude. No. They got the doll there too?
My goodness. That right there. That right there is always... I'm sorry, I can't even talk right.
I mean, the door is open, but I don't think the... Okay, but here's the thing. If it's a small type of hole or gap, right? None of the other chandelier lights are moving. Only that one is moving. That is very odd when all the windows are shut. And I get it. Old Victorian homes have a draft. I do get that. But why is only one of those lights moving and not the other ones?
Doing this job out here, look at... See this job? Doing this right here.
Is the other light moving now too? Yeah. Only one of them's moving though, not both. That's what I'm saying. Like, only one of those lights over there is moving, not both. My mom collects those dolls. I remember having them around somebody as a kid. Really? The position probably in high. I mean, the thing is, though, why would only one of them be moving if it was wind?
I've seen things.
There's a lot of dolls.
Things still shaking, dude. I can't really get it. Oh, maybe some of these objects were haunted. What the Yo, this is moving and this is moving. Why isn't this one moving?
Yeah, that is quite odd.
I'm used to this already. You know what I mean? Like,
he's so done.
Don't follow me home.
It's at this point where the supposed break-in turns into something else entirely. Not one, but several lights begin to swing on their own, And to make things even creepier, just as the first light continues to sway, a sudden noise erupts from the display cabinet behind the carpenter.
Oh, it's coming from here.
Yeah. But what would cause that noise?
Goodness.
The porcelain doll only makes the encounter that much more unsettling, but overall, this whole experience has left him beyond spooked. He continues to work here given that he was contracted, but currently, and perhaps to his relief, nothing has happened since then.
Okay.
Yet still, the question remains, just what exactly took place inside this house? As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
I mean, it could be many different things, man. Personally, I think that having all the lights, I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, it's definitely a draft and stuff. Like noises, the house creaks, it's old, it's a Victorian home or something, right? But like, it is weird that only one of the lights wasn't, actually, there's two lights that weren't moving. The one that's literally right by the door right here, this one's not moving at all. And if there is a draft, that one should be the one that's actually moving out of all of these lights. Okay, this one should be moving if it's a draft. But it's not. Even with the door open, that's what's really odd to me. None of the windows are open. It's super odd. If workers stopped fixing your house to record a potential haunting, do you complain or let them cook? That's a great question. It's funny that Mari's heart rate monitor is low for the scary story. I don't know. I mean, it kind of goes up a little bit. You know, I mean, oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, you guys! I'm so scared. I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god! It's haunted, bro. They're gonna eat me. The ghosts are gonna get me. I'm scared.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Oh no, it's an advertisement. I'm scared.
That being said, let's get back to the video. As is often the case with paranormal videos, it's usually clips involving children that tend to be the creepiest. That said, even though this next clip is pretty short, its inclusion of a child and something supernatural makes it worth watching. On September 26 of 2025, an aunt records her niece eating breakfast on the kitchen table. It's a seemingly innocent video that was taken 2 years ago, but even to this day, this footage continues to replay in the aunt's mind as what was captured here is pretty creepy. Watch closely.
Oh, that's a freaky shadow.
Like something out of a horror movie, a dark silhouette passes by in the background. It moves slowly, which somehow makes it creepier. But the creepiest part about this, and probably the strangest, is that the light bulb appears to go out when it passes by.
That is weird.
It's as though its presence is extremely draining. But that's not all, because apparently, if you look closely at the fridge, you'll notice a reflection. But there's something about it that seems very off. As many have noted, it looks as if the reflection doesn't match the child's. It's almost like it's looking back at her. Now, of course,
What?
It isn't clear enough to be sure if that's so. Whether pareidolia or something else, it's still pretty creepy to look at.
Yeah.
But still, it's the shadow in this video that many are finding hard to explain. Although this clip was filmed a while ago, it's still just as creepy now as it was then.
I mean, has she ever had any other occurrences this entire time? Or is this like the only occurrences that this has ever happened? I mean, that is really weird. Because it could be like a car passing by or something, you know, because sometimes stuff like that happens where shadows will happen. However, for it to get the light bulb too, kind of weird. It's really weird. Sorry guys, that was my dad. He finally came back.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel.
Wow.
That being said, until next time.
Yeah, man, that was really scary. Which one of these did you believe? Or are you trying to debunk? I'm curious. Which one seems believable? Which one seems fake? I'm curious to know your thoughts on it. Guys, good news, Mom. Turned out Dad didn't actually leave. He just died. That's crazy. If you want to see the uncensored versions of these videos, then check out my Patreon where I upload all uncensored content as well as some other videos on there. And let me know what your thoughts were down in the comments below. And there's anything else you'd like to see on this channel because I upload every single day. And with that, thank you so much for watching. And remember, everything reminds you of something. Bye.